But yeah, so I'm going to play through quite a lot of McBacon Jam projects, as many as I can. And I'm just going to come at it with like a really, because I'm usually quite positive anyway, but I'm going to come at it with a really positive attitude and try and just say what's good about the games. Because the thing about the McBacon Jam was it was a very limited time to create your game. You only had about a month, I think, to create your game. And so it's a really challenging thing to make a game in that short period of time. So the music has stopped for some reason. So how's it going, Dras? There we go, it's started again. So yeah, so it's a really challenging thing to create a game in like under a month, with like you're working with different people you haven't worked with before, so it can be really quite challenging. So I'm not going to be as like critical with the games as usually am. I'm just going to try and really applaud the positive things and be as positive as I can, because I really want to encourage this McBacon Jam. I think it's a great event to have happen, just to keep the community fresh. It keeps things moving, and so I'm definitely going to try and boost it up a lot. So I'm not going to be, even if the games are perhaps quite shoddily put together and not very enjoyable, I'm just going to try and say only good things about them. Or, well, not only say good things, but I'm just going to try and still be like, hey, this is a great thing you've done here. You've managed to make a project in a short period of time. But I'm going to say what I think doesn't work with the game or could be improved, because when I was browsing through the game's pages on rpgmaker.net, I noticed that a couple of the game makers wanted to continue working on the game and make improvements and make more content and stuff. So I'm going to try and give you feedback in terms of what could be improved and stuff as well. So I'm going to do my usual thing of what doesn't work, what does work, and overall opinions and stuff. Yeah, it's great to see you too, Tras. How's it going? How's it going? So let's get started with the first game, which is Disparity. And this game was made by a team. I don't have the team names on me right now, but I've got the team members. And the team members are Never Silent, Susie Cheese, Susie Cheese Dreams, who was the main graphical contributor, Yellow Magic, who was the main writer, and Tunger Manu. So that's the team for this one. Shout outs, shout outs. So Disparity, let's give it a go, huh? Okay, new game. Tell me, Dras, if the sound levels are okay and if you can hear my voice well enough over the game music or whatever's. And the master. I remember he mentioned something about innate mana, I think he called it. Because this is a really interesting graphical style here. The colour palette is very custom and yeah, visually quite interesting. Original face portraits and looks pretty good for original sprites. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Oh. Yeah, something along the lines of some people have it, some people don't. Sorry. You and I know better than that. Sis, they say they'll realise your true sourcing potential. But all those fancy academies with their certified instructors and their rigorous practices, they were holding you back. Yeah. So Sis is quite, sounds good so far, cool. Sis is quite, I would say, a feminine name, and I've got nothing against effeminateness, whatever. But Sis is quite a feminine name for a man, if it is a man. Kind of looks like a man right now. But these face portraits are really, really cool, original, and yeah, got a very distinct art style here. So yeah, good. We've been through this before. Don't shy away. Embrace it. Embrace the power the city tried to suppress. They wanted to squander your talent on powering kitchen appliances to make you just another exploitable resource. I was going to be a mechanic, repairing washing machines and stuff, but you have the potential to become the greatest mage of your generation. You can change everything. Wow, I am epic. It's only now starting to hit me though, Zila. This game is called Disparity, Squirrel, and it is by a team. Squirrel, today I am playing all McBacon Jam games. So I don't know if you were aware of the McBacon Jam, Squirrel, but it was an event where it was like mixing up the development teams and encouraging people to work with people they hadn't worked with before. And it had a very strict deadline of like a month or 3 weeks or something to create your game in. So I'm playing all the or as many McBacon Jam games as I can possibly manage today. One day we'll bring this madness to an end. But first you need to take care of this matter. Ready? I'm ready. Sure. Okay, cool, so we can move. So this is really fantastic here. Original, custom sprites, I love it. Very, very nice. And by the way, the theme of this McBacon Jam, so all the games had to revolve around... Thanks, Squirrel. I like to see the window are made to match the style. Yeah, it's a good point. It's really a good point, Ras, that when creating custom artwork in a custom art style, it's always hard to make every single element of your game match that custom art style. But remember, this was made in a very short period of time, so but it's a good point, Ras, that it was really your game really needs to have a consistent theme in terms of art style. But all the development teams in this McBacon Jam had to make their project relate to a theme of either deprivation or abundance, or deprivation and abundance. So all the games had to revolve around this theme in terms of storyline, in terms of, I suppose, graphics as well. They all had to somehow relate to either deprivation or abundance. So that's going to mean we're going to have a very consistent theme with all the games. We're going to have that theme to work on. So just to let you know. Okay, so we've got our menu here, very green. I heard about McBacon Jam, but I didn't see much point in participating since I don't really have much experience. That's exactly what I thought, Squirrel. KO to R mod is being stubborn. Okay, so Sis and Zila both level 1, and Sis got 10 HP, 8 HP, cool. Let's do some exploring. Interesting map so far, I like it. A bandit, uh-oh. You get the hell out. Don't want to hear it. Sis, I wonder if that is a man or not. Got kind of long hair. Got it. Read tutorial on combat. I think that's definitely a must do, because this combat system looks really different from standard, RPG combat, so definitely gonna read this tutorial. Sis can attack enemies in battle by firing magic bolts. However, she tends to move erratically and cannot keep her powers under control. Yeah, unique art, it's really good. The green meter on the right side of the screen shows Sis's built up power. Okay, the green meter is her built up power. Okay, as soon as it is filled up, she will fire no matter the circumstances. She cannot hold her her excitement in, she just needs to get rid of it immediately. Okay. Both Sis and her enemy will move up and down at the edges of the area, trying to hit each other with their projectiles. Once a character has been hit by so many bolts, their health has dropped to... Once a character has been hit by so many bolts that their health has dropped to 0, the fight ends. Health is displayed by the red meters. That's interesting. It's an interesting choice to make your health meters red, and to make like the power bar green. I maybe would have swapped it around and made your health bar green and your power bar red, because it's kind of counterintuitive, but it's okay. Health is displayed with the red meters, cool. In order to bring the fight to a good end, the Zila can interfere by manipulating the projectiles. Okay, sounds interesting. You use the arrow keys to move the pointer around in the marked space. Press enter to place a magical reflector. When a projectile touches a blue reflector, it will be redirected clockwise. Green reflectors turn bolts counterclockwise. Yellow ones reflect them directly. Okay, so blue is clockwise and green is counterclockwise, and yellow, I'm just trying to absorb this information and make sure I'm taking it on board, because it's reasonably complex. Blue, clock, green, counter, yellow, direct. Okay, I think I've got that. And I'm guessing that ASD down the bottom there is to represent the various types of reflectors. Yeah, press the AS or D button to switch between the selected type of reflector. Reflectors disappear again after a short time. There can only be a maximum of 3 reflectors on the field at the same time, and no more than 2 blue or green each, or 1 yellow. So you can only have 1 yellow and no more than 2 blue or 2 green. It's really complex, you guys. It's really complex, but it sounds interesting. Also, reflectors cannot be placed on tiles next to each other. Okay. The red area around a placed reflector indicates this. Okay. In addition to changing a bolt's flying direction, blue and green reflectors also empower projectiles and grant them an area effect. Wait a second. Blue and green also change the projectiles and make them area of effect. Okay. This makes it much easier to hit an enemy. Be careful not to accidentally hit Sis, however. Yeah, that'd be bad. Killing myself? Never a good idea. There's always a better option. Don't do it. Bit of a feminine face. Slapdash. Slapdash. The yellow reflector does not apply the area effect, but instead inverts the bolt's power to become a healing bolt. Bethbo! No way! Bethbo, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. It's been a long time since I've seen you or watched you. How have you been? I was getting kind of worried about you, but I'm glad to see that you are still alive and kicking. How has it been going, man? Okay, so let's try and I'm sorry, Bethel, but I've got to try and concentrate on this battle system because it's quite complex and there's a lot going on with it. So, does not apply the area effect, but instead inverts the bolt's power to become a healing bolt. Okay, so the yellow reflector is going to change the projectile from an offensive projectile to a healing projectile. Okay. Combine the reflectors in clever ways to gain an advantage in battle and defeat the enemy. Okay, let's try this out and see how it goes. Okay, so this is my targeting icon. Okay, I'm shooting. I didn't do that, that's happening automatically. I am shooting by myself, so I've got to try and place some reflectors here to interrupt the flow of the projectile. So blue is clockwise. Okay, let's put one here. There we go. Aha! Interesting. Okay, and green is counterclockwise. So counterclockwise. Oh, okay. Oh no, this is going to be terrible. You guys, this is going to be terrible. I hate to leave so soon. My wife and I have some errands to run. What's your friend? Good to see you back. Okay, Drast, no problem. I am alive. I have had like random colds and such for the last like month. So my voice has been messed up and I haven't felt like talking. That makes sense, Bethbot. That makes a lot of sense. I was really disappointed to see your Shadow Hearts 2 playthrough end so suddenly though. Hopefully you will resume it at some point and we can carry on the adventure together. Okay, so let's try. Come on, Swan. Try and concentrate here on this battle system. So if I press the blue one here, it puts it into the wall. What about if I press the green one? Here. Here. Okay, so I can't put that one next to there. Oh my god, this is so crazy. What is this? Why is this so weird? Yeah, I hope to resume it. I may have to watch my old VODs to remember what the heck is going on. Yeah, it has been a long time, Bethbo. I've missed you, Bethbo. I've missed you. And you show up on Valentine's Day too. Oh, Bethbo. Right, okay, what's going on here? I am so bad at this game, you guys. I am a really the worst person. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, let's just go for the yellow. Oh no, wait, because the yellow reflector is going to reflect it in a straight line. However, the yellow reflector is going to turn the projectile into a healing projectile. So there is no point in reflecting the projectile with a yellow reflector because it's only going to heal up the enemy if it touches him. So it's got to be either a blue or a green one. Maybe just a bit loud in comparison to your voice. Okay, Beths, I will try and adjust that right now. The OBS settings for the music are always so strange. Even if you put it all the way down to like 15%, it's still quite loud. So let's see if I can adjust it to 10% and see what difference that makes. See if that's any better for you guys. Oh my god, I can't. This is the first battle and I can't even figure out how I'm supposed to destroy this enemy here. Put a blue one there. Just shoots it into the wall. And a green one. A green one is going to do what? Oh, get it. Okay. So into a blue one. Let's try a blue one here. No, green. Put the green one up there. Ah, no. Because you can't control when your character is going to... I'm not even sure who I am. Like, I'm not sure if I'm on the right side or the left side. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Wait, put one here. And put one here. And then shoot it into the things. And then... Cool, Bedfo. Hello, Fomar, and happy birthday, Fomar. By the way, it's Fomar's birthday today. He has Valentine's Day as his birthday, so he is very lucky. Not. So happy birthday, Fomar. How's it going? I am so bad at this, you guys. I am really, really bad at this. I'm struggling to even hit the enemy like once. Like, look, you guys. Look at his health bar. Oh, I got him. I got him. I got the MF. Sneaky, sneaky guy. So that was a good strategy, I guess. Whatever I did, it worked. Oh no, that's me. Oh, that's bad. I feel like I'm doing something majorly wrong here, but because this blue one is going to rotate the projectile clockwise, and the green one is going to rotate it. Oh, this is so stressful. What am I doing? Okay, that's wrong. So the blue one has to be. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, now we're making progress. So put a blue one there again, and put a green one up top. That's it, wait. Oh, darn it. Almost. Get in there. Okay, blue one down the bottom. Green one up the top. Yeah, I know, I already wished you a happy birthday. I wished you a private happy birthday, Fomar, but this is a public happy birthday. Okay, here we go. Oh no, he's up the top now. Okay. That's not so good. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but I can't quite figure it out right now. It seems very random, like when you're gonna get the... because they're moving around so much that it's very difficult to kind of plan ahead, because the reflectors don't stay active for the entire... Ah, almost. He dodged it though. He did dodge it. Okay, what about here and here? Maybe better. Darn it, I can't even look at the chat because things are going away so quickly. Ooh, that was close. That was a close one. It's taking me like half an hour to get through this first battle. Literally. Hey hero, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah, I won. Cool, I won. Victory. Cool. Damn, you two are tough. Took me like half an hour though, so not that tough. For crying out loud, that combat magic. No doubt about it, you are the bastards that stole my supplies. I suggest you hand over what's mine, worm, or I swear, you'll be sorry. Huh, no need. Not when I have this. Oh, curse it, telemagic. These guys must be a bigger group, and of course they'll think they can just walk over anyone else. Then hell if I'm letting them get away with it. Let's go, Zila. That's the spirit. Cool. Okay, so we've defeated our first enemy, and we are continuing on with the story. Yays. Let's go this way. See what's going on here. I like this tree. It's very in keeping with the theme of deprivation and desolation, so it's very good. Craters as well. We may be on the moon here. Okay. He walks kind of jerky. It's quite funny. Aha, something shiny. What's this here? Ah, some loose magic. Loose magic of those bandits. One of those bandits must have forgotten it here. Idiots. Acquired frost essence. Alrighty. What does that do, I wonder? Let's check it out. Frost essence. A piece of icy magic that slows enemies down. Consumed upon use in battle. Hero has entered the chat room. Yeah, how's it going, Hero? So I am playing all McBacon Jam games today, Hero. RPG Maker amateur games for the Bacon Jam event. That's what's going on here. Kinda want to make a game about aliens. Sounds interesting. Hey, wait a second, what's this? Acquired arcane block. Okay. piece of combat magic, my combat magic. They must have lost it on the way here, so we're definitely on the right track. Those morons, they will pay dearly for stealing my valuable supplies. Of course we're getting it back, but I'm wondering, why did they want that stuff in the first place? I mean, who in the city will buy combat magic? And if they need to fight, why don't they make it directly? Huh, that's easy for you to say. Sis, you've got power in abundance. It took me months to source all that magic. I need it back at any cost. But what good is my power if I can do nothing useful with it? That's not the real sis talking. It's what those brainwashers in the city tried to make you believe. Forget that. I recognize what they couldn't. You're better than all of them. You just need someone to guide you and love you. You're right. Screw those guys. I'll show them yet what I'm capable of. Right? Absolutely. Now let's waste no more time. A read tutorial on item use. Sure, let's go for it. Items can be used to get an edge in combat. Yeah, I definitely need an edge in combat. I have not grasped this combat system that well. They provide a one-time effect and are used up upon activation. Only one item can be used per battle. Sis must bring the item into battle to be able to use it. In order to ready an item for the next battle, open combat in the menu and give Sis the item. Okay. Press the shift button in battle to use the readied item, and don't forget to ready a new item for the next battle afterwards. Okay, let's do that. Combat item, let's give you, makes the user invincible. Those enemies down. Okay, so there's no music in these maps, which is a little bit, you know, breaks the atmosphere of the game, but it's okay. Got something of ours, buddy? You know how it is. Bandit see, bandit take. Nothing personal. Sounds kind of personal. Oh well, what comes next isn't personal either. Right behind you, sis. Okay, another very challenging projectile-based battle here. I think it's really admirable what they've tried to do with this unique battle system, and it must have taken a whole lot of work to get this active, but I'm not sure it's the right battle system for me, because I kind of suck at it, so... But it is very impressive what they've managed to do here, because it must have taken a lot of programming, coding to create this battle system. But yeah, it's a little bit kind of awkward, I would say. S. A. Okay, I think I'm going to switch games now. It's pretty interesting, hero. It's pretty interesting, but I think it's going to take me too long because I'm such a derp. It's going to take me too long to get through this next battle. So I'm going to switch games right now, but it's very interesting. I think it's a great piece of programming that has been done here. And also art is very impressive because it's all custom artwork, custom sprites, custom face portraits, and it's got a very definite art style that I feel is pretty awesome. So yeah, great work Disparity. Team Disparity, I think it was very interesting experience and a lot to be proud of there. But let's switch games.